Alright, Elite Code 3 here. We're going to do a PSA order that came in today, actually. So this one was $10 per card on all cards valued. Let's put Moss right there. Under $250. There's some cool stuff in here. And there's a few. So it looks like there's 27. You had to send in 25 to get the deal. And I was able to get 27 together, it looks like. A few of these I snapped out of Beckett cases and put in to the submission. Just cards I don't have in my registry for players, and I just wanted to see what they'd get in PSA. So let's get into it. Starting off with hockey. Connor McDavid. That I got this in a pack a couple months ago. I think I posted it on my Twitter feed because I was stoked about it. But it's a UD Contours rookie resume out of 99, and it got a PSA 9. That's about what I expected. I expected a 9 or 10 on this one, so I'm satisfied with the 9. So that's cool. So Connor McDavid rookie to start. Let's flip this brick over, and I'll just pull from the brick. This is a Randy Moss certified auto. This is the Bowman certified auto. It's actually a superimposed image. He's wearing the Marshall uniform, and they cropped on the Viking. The 88, he wore that in training camp, and he also wore 18 a little bit before switching to 84. This is a beautiful auto. The print run, there is no print run on it. It's probably like 500 to 600 though, if I had to guess. That's just throwing out a number for it. So PSA 8 on that one. We've got a Drew Brees. This is Essential Credentials Future. This was actually a Beckett 9 with strong subgrades, so I snapped it out and I got a PSA 9, so I'm stoked on that one. It's out of 29, so the crazy low print run for a Brees rookie. If it'll focus, there we go. So just a filthy Brees right there. Next card is Andre Johnson. This is the SPX. And this one is out of 250. It's got green ink. I don't know if there's... I know this card's signed in black and red and green, but I don't think they ever made a big deal about it. Like a certain color is more rare or something. So 250 on this. It's got a little white in the corner. That's probably why. This is a really neat card. It's 20 of 50. It's the Future Watch Upper Deck Gold Drew Brees rookie. PSA 9. There's the back of this one. Centered nicely, a little white on the corners there. Maybe a little fatter on the left than the right. This is an Eli. This is a pretty tough set. It's often scratched on the surface, so an 8's not bad. Topps Chrome, this is the Gold X Fractor. These are cool cards. I don't know if these were circulated or not on this one. It's out of 279. Just a nice Manning rookie. This is just a filthy card. Showcase. This is the Row Zero. I actually pulled this card as a kid in 1998 out of a hobby box at Christmas time. I was stoked. It's out of 250. It's just a beautiful card. There's no other way to say it. There's the Row Zero. So PSA mint 9 on that one. Oh, and back to the contest real quick. The bronze and gold payments have been sent out. Joe, who was the silver, send me an email with your PayPal ID and I'll get that out to you. You won $50. So top certified autograph. That's a Randy Moss. Looks like the same image as the Bowman. Let's go pull out the Bowman here. Is it? Man, that's lazy. The same image exactly. So the superimposed image, this one got a mint 9. I bought a bunch of Moss autographs and rookies from a guy back in February or March, and a lot of them I sent in, some of them in bulk and then some of them in this one, which could be considered bulk, but it's not like the true bulk pricing of $6 or $7. But still, I got these for $10 a card, which isn't bad. Mariota. This is the, I'm just going to call it the base version. These aren't numbered. I don't know what the print are on these. Probably 500 or something. But it's a PSA 9 mint. I bought a 3-card lot of these for about 110 per Mariota, and 2 look nice enough to send in. So this is one of them, and the other one is also a mint 9. So these are definitely not shoe-in 10s. There's often little dents or like pushes in on the corners or the edges, so you got to be on the lookout for those. So mint 9 on this one. This got an EX mint 6, so something going on that I missed. I think I just bought this raw, and I actually didn't have high expectations for it. I think I was expecting a 7 on it. There was something going on, either the surface or like a scratch on the back that I wasn't a huge fan of. So I'll probably snap this one out and just keep it raw in the PC. But I'm not a huge fan of PSA 6s on modern cards. I'll accept like 7s, I'll accept, but 6 I don't know why. It's just me, I guess. Some people might feel the same way. Some people might like only 8s in modern cards. I don't know. It all depends on the collector. But this is the Elite Brady. This is out of 2000. The first 500 are die cuts, I believe. Don't quote me on that though. In this one, so you could say it's out of 1500 then. So PSA 7 on that. I didn't have high expectations for this one. I was expecting an 8 on it. So 7, and then this one was chipped up. It's just a very sensitive set, but it's a Vic I didn't have slabbed, and I wanted it slabbed because it's very rare to 50, and it's from his rookie year. It's the Rookie of the Year contenders. Look at the sleeves on that. They're like all bulky. Still a badass card though. So a Vic out of 50. The mandatory Vic's in. This was disappointing because it's got the Ram logo on it, but I picked it up cheap because all his stuff doesn't really sell anymore. I've got tons of his stuff in my store. I guess I have them all overpriced. But he's a player that I'd rather sit and wait, see if he can do a little better this year than just dump all his cards. He's a young player. He had a disappointing year, so I'm not just gonna jump ship that quickly. So PSA 7, the RPA Ram logo. Then we got a Breeze Topps Chrome. This has a little surface dimple. A couple of them. That's probably what's keeping it from a 10. This set's extraordinarily tough to get PSA 10s in. And if you ever see the completed listings on a Tomlinson or Breeze, the prices are through the roof. I think like over $2 grand for a Breeze 10, and close to that for Tomlinson. So it's just it's tough to find one that PSA deems pretty much perfect. So this is a cool Mariota because it's certified, and I know 15 certified. All the cards with the foil are tough to grade, and this is a PSA 9, which is superb. Out at 15, this is the Mere Gold, so it's a badass one. This was a Beckett 9 that I snapped out, and it must have like a surface scratch that I couldn't see when it was inside the Beckett holder. That's the one thing I don't get when PSA and Beckett are doing crossovers. When they're in the holder like this and you tilt it into your lamp or light, you can't really pick up the scratches as if you had the card like in a soft sleeve. It's just different. So I don't know how they do that. I guess they just guess, because you can't really get a total feel for the card unless it's out of the slab, in my opinion. So Beckett 9 on this. It's numbered out 29, just like the Breeze, but that'll go with the Tomlinson registry. If that card's in the registry, some of those rare cards of players are not in the registry, which is kind of disappointing because you'd expect those to be. You expect those to add a lot of points to your registry. So here's a Legacy. This is the Showcase Avant card of Breeze. The Legacies are out of 50. There's a number in right there. And I actually sent this in twice. The first time it came back minimum size 0, and I didn't want it slabbed by Beckett, so I just sent it in again and took a chance, and it got an 8. So take that. That's the first box. Let's open up the second one. The receipt should be in here, so let's see when this one was sent off. Let's just take a look. It looks like they didn't grade some stuff, which happens. Looks like it was processed 3/28 at 3:42 p.m. Submission date was 3/21, so it was shipped probably like that day, so it got put into the system fairly quickly. 27 cards at $10 a card plus the shipping, so not, in my opinion, not terrible. They estimated it at 30 business days. I think they were pretty close to that, so that one came back at good timing. Sometimes PSA is extremely fast, and sometimes you have to wait a little bit longer. It's just part of grading. When they don't have guaranteed turnaround times, you just have to deal with it and not complain. So this, I was hoping for a 7 on the SPXs. Yeah, 6. So I knew this set was going to be just tough. And I think this one has like a major flaw. I can't figure out what it is, but a 6, like I said before, that's not going to be acceptable for my PC. I'll just put it in a magnetic and put it in the PC. So that's a little disappointing. Trying to get 7s and I'm getting 6s. That means I'm sending in cards that aren't in that great shape. Great of shape. Oh, this is like an ad for KT Authentics. I don't know. Okay, that's just an ad card. Put that aside. Let's see what didn't get slabbed. Hopefully just one card inside, so I guess it's just one. That's not bad. I guess it's minimum size 0. That's what usually comes back. Minimum size 0 on the Heritage Collection. So this is a very rare moss that I was really hoping to get slabbed. It's out of 125, so I'll probably send that back in on a bulk order. Let me let you guys see what the card looks like. It looks just like the base Fleer. I think this color is a little bit different, but it's a cool moss. I'll send that one back in. Not gonna quit that easy on it. So there's that. Peterson Ultimates. These are, I was hoping for 7s. Yeah, so I pretty much know how they grade. Like I've ran it over and over, the difference between 9s and 10s is very, very minimal. So if you have a chance to pick up 9s at a very discounted price compared to 10s, I would just go for it. So 9s are just super premium cards. So PSA 7, let's hope for a 7 on this one. There we go, 7. So I mean, that's all I was going for. They were just sitting there raw. If they went to Beckett, they'd be like 8.5s with like 8 autos. I might have even snapped them. They could have been Beckett 8.5s. I honestly can't remember, but I'm fine with the 7, and it's in this holder, so it's protected. So we got some Future Watch Tomlinsons. This is a pretty tough set. It's pretty deceptive. There's not a lot of 10s out here. This one's got kind of a wrinkled 3-color patch, PSA 8. This is out of 500. It's not signed like the Vic, and the Breeze is also not signed. It's out of 800. So here's another 8. So I'm fine with that. I wasn't really expecting that much in terms of PSA 10s from this order. Have I even had one? I didn't think these cards were in that great a condition. That's kind of why I wanted to do the $10 pricing, try to get some value from it instead of paying. I think they want 17 for the base pricing now, so it's pretty expensive. That's got a nice patch on that one. So during 2006, when he was setting the touchdown record, this card raw, I remember selling a 2 or 3 color. I think it was a 3 color. I sold it for over $600. That's how hot his stuff was. And his stuff's actually coming back around a little bit. This is cool. It's a mere purple Derrick Henry 3 color out of 10, PSA 9 mint. So we might go this whole order without a PSA 10. Which, sorry guys, if you're expecting to see a bunch of them, these cards weren't in the perfect condition for that. Hoping for an 8 on this one, 6. So I must have missed something. They could have counted off for that helmet, even though I think that looks like pen. But this is still a cool card. It's the Sweet Spot Fitzgerald to 140 or to 150. So here's it back on that one. And the last card of the order, I was hoping for an 8 on this, but I think I'm gonna get shafted because it looked like hell. 6, yeah. So that is the Rave, and that'll be snapped and just put into the PC, and I'll have to try to find another one to send in because these don't come up very often at all, and they don't sell cheap either. So Moss Rave, and there's also Super Raves to 25, which are just filthy. So this one's out of 150. So there's a few that I wish the 6s could be 7s, but for the most part, pretty decent order, guys. And I'll have some more stuff up later in the week. Thanks.